During your journey as a coach, what have you noticed about the people that have come to you for help? What's been the similarities, or what has stood out for you?
In regards to like pain and injury, there's this thing that's inside all of us, I think, of like, if I do this, if I do something, I'm going to cause more damage. And it's like, when you really think about that and sit with it, it's like, well, no, if you do nothing, you're going to cause more damage because you're going to lose all of your strength and all of your stability. And that's what's going to cause wear and tear in your joints, not actually moving them. You need to move them to make them be healthy. So it's kind of like overcoming those obstacles in your mind of like, oh, pain is bad. And it's like, pain's a signal. It's asking for change. And if you haven't like literally fallen over a rock and felt a pop in your spine, then it's like, yeah, then you go to hospital. But if this has been something that's gradually came on that you haven't really noticed, or you're just starting to wake up stiffer every day and you just feel like you're slowing down and your body just doesn't feel as good as you want it to, that's stuff that you need to start addressing with daily movement and actually starting to get yourself to have that strength and confidence again and improve your load tolerance so that you can do more. So that's something I'm always trying to encourage people with, is like, the more you do, the more you can do eventually.
Very much so. And one of the things I've recognized and really enjoyed looking at a lot of the work that you've covered is that you strip away that intimidation where movement's concerned. If you look at across the board where people use movement to heal the body and the mind, what have you noticed with people that associates movement is more the suffering rather than the support? How do you feel, and what would you say to those people?
Oh, the no pain, no gain kind of thing, and it's you just got to go all in. Yes, I do value that to some extent, but you've got to build a body that can cope with that first, and that's the thing that gets missed out. Because we have access now through Instagram and everything to seeing all of our favourite athletes that are already like 15 to 20 years into their training, we're trying to do the stuff that they're doing in 20 years on our first year. And it's just too much. Yeah, you've got to figure out where you're actually at that you can make the long-term progress. And if you're thinking about wanting to train for the next 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, you got to be able to maintain what you're doing and build it at a safe level so that you're not just going to absolutely hammer yourself within a year. Because that's what I did in my first year of training. I was like, oh, here, actually, I really enjoy this. My coaching was kind of helped in a way because I had no interest in fitness when I was younger at all. And then when I had 25, it was like, all right, okay, I've got a bit of weight on here, I need to lose the weight. And I found a gym that I really liked, the people were really nice, and I was like, this is a really positive environment for me. You know, I went from being someone that wasn't interested in doing anything else other than drinking and smoking to then like busting to get to the gym. I couldn't wait for work to finish so I could get to the gym. And in my first year, it was like, let me try that, let me do that. And I really struggled with a lot of things because I didn't know how inflexible I was. So I kept getting little injuries along the way, but I did not listen to my body at all. And I just kept trying to plow on through. Or if it was a really bad one, I would rest until the pain went away, not do anything to address the movement, and then jump right back into where I was when the pain went away. So I basically hammered my entire body, hurt my knee, hurt my shoulder, hurt my neck, hurt my lower back, all within a year, really quite badly. And then my lower back really significantly came shortly after that. So it was not knowing the prerequisites of how you're supposed to move is so important. And a lot of people, when they get pain, they're like, oh right, okay, so it's just my hamstring then, it's just my hamstring that hurts, I just need to stretch my hamstrings. And it's like, your hamstrings are just a muscle group that you're really aware of, so sometimes you can feel sensations in them first before anything else, but it could be because of some limited range of motion in your hip, or your hip stability is not that great, or your balance isn't that great, and it's tightening up as a symptom. And then you start chasing symptoms or trying to blame individual muscles. Your body has over 600 muscles in it, so it's never just one muscle's fault. So that's kind of why I was like, okay, hang on. If I address people's joints fully and don't leave anything out, so get a little bit good at everything, then the muscles start to figure themselves out. And that's kind of what I like to teach people, so that it's like, look, if you're not doing this, you've really got to prioritize this stuff, because if your joints aren't moving properly, the muscles are never going to feel good. You're not even going to get the same level of muscle activation, so you're not even going to feel as strong. If your body is restricted in some kind of way, you're never going to get access to your true strength. And that's really what your body's looking for. It's looking to feel safe, so then it will allow you to express your full strength.